Welcome, everyone. How are you? And welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. Hi, Paprika. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Alyssa. Yep, I'm a little late. Thanks for coming in. So, how is everyone doing? Hi, Creative Positive Vibe. How are you? Yes, happy Wednesday. It's been a long week already, and it's only Wednesday. And Blake should be coming in here in a minute. I have some drama at work I'm unfortunately dealing with. Oh, it's been a long week for you too. Creative Positive Vibe. Yeah, but I'm so glad. I've been looking forward to seeing everyone here tonight. I haven't been able to film as much as I would like since a lot's been going on in at work. So, what did everyone eat tonight? I had leftover lunch because today was Doctor's Day at the hospital. It's actually Sunday, but they celebrated it today, and so I was able to sneak some good food. Well, it's not really sneaking. Um, we had prime rib, Brussels sprouts, and asparagus, and yeah, that's it that I had. And I didn't eat it all for lunch because it's been a crazy day, so I brought it home and ate it for dinner. Oh, thank you, Paprika. Chicken wings. So your dad made chicken wings, Liz? Sounds. I love his chicken wings. I'm so jealous. I'd almost rather have his chicken wings than the prime rib that I had. And then I came back to the hotel hoping that they finally cleaned my room because my garbages, and of course they haven't cleaned my room since Friday of last week. Luckily, I have the garbage can right outside the big one is right out in the hallway, but it's right next to my room, so I just went and dumped a whole bunch of stuff in there. And my I and of course over the weekend I spilt coffee all over my bed. So I still have coffee stains all over my bed, which I guess that doesn't matter, but so yeah. Yeah, it's always something going on at work so much. Don't really have time for anything. That sounds really good. Head full. Um, yeah, isn't that the truth, creative? Um, had full loaded hot dogs and potatoes and broccoli. That sounds really good too. I love hot dogs, especially like fully loaded, like a Chicago. I'm from Illinois, so Chicago style hot dogs are good too. Those are really, really good. And then I filled up my cup in the doctor's lounge before I left work, so I would have a drink. And because I had some other cups here, I was emptying out all the cups so I can throw it in that garbage can. And I accidentally threw away the good one, the new one. So then I opened up one of my cans, cherry Coke, not Dr. Pepper, but it's it's just it's at least it's not as good as Dr. Pepper, but it's still good. Hi Ken, thanks for coming in. I hear you made some good chicken wings. Jealous. Appreciate it. So I already know what you ate, Kenneth. Uh, Hopefully, hold on. Blake is said something. Oh, he's having trouble loading or getting in, so he should be in a minute. And then we're going to be reviewing Ferris Bueller's Day Off when he gets in. But start thinking about what you guys want to watch for next week while we're doing this. Can I turn on my computer so I could get the riddle before, for the end? And my emails were up. So remind me when we end this and I talk to you, I gotta tell you this story. Hi, Lipstick. How are you? Thanks for coming in. What did you eat tonight? I don't know why I ask this every single Wednesday because you guys make me really hungry, even after I already eat. Besitos. I don't know what that means. I'm not good at. I took 4 years of Spanish, but I can't remember a lot of it. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. And that was 25 years ago. So I don't retain that good. How are you doing, Dee Dee? Thanks. What did you eat? You always have good stuff too. Oh, you're about to eat a mango. Oh, I don't know if I've ever had mango. Oh, lots of tiny kisses. Aw. You know what? I should have known that because isn't lips baso? I should have known that. We had rice, broccoli, and pork. Yum. I love pork, I love broccoli, and I love rice. Ugh, I don't. Blake must really be having a lot of trouble. It was very good. So how's your week been going? Yeah, I got some drama going on at work. I always, I have been watching some of the drama channels, but just to kind of like see it or whatever, or like see what other people are saying. But I myself, for my channel, will want to stay away from any drama, and and I try to stay away from drama altogether from everything, every aspect of my life. And of course, I have a lot of it going on at work, and I think that's what's stressing me out. Mango, smashed platanos with chicken stew mixed with avocado. Ooh, avocados. Plantains. Is platanos. I think I might have had plantains. Oh, your week is going good. I'm glad, Dee Dee. Plantains. I'll have to. That sounds really good. And I love chicken, and I love avocados. Do you guys like watching drama channels? They always say that like drama sells, and obviously it does because these drama channels are successful. But I don't know. I I'd rather not have drama in my life. I don't know about you guys. I mean, why add more stress to you if you don't need it? Oh, listen, every week you say fly away home. We'll have to see what everybody else says. Well, maybe we'll just have to do fly away home because Alyssa keeps doing it every week, putting it in, and then she'll stop. Pretty much every week. If it's comedy drama, maybe. Yeah, if it's comedy, that's yeah, lipstick, you're right. If it's funny, but who wants the
Yes,
Blake,
I'm
finally.
here. Finally. I'm so sorry to leave you hanging, Jamie. You know I don't do that.
I No, that's fine. Technology sometimes stinks. I get it.
Gosh, man, heaven help me. But we're good. I couldn't even pick up the signal on my internet. It's so shoddy. We've been having a terrible windstorm over here
Oh no.
for like the past 3 days. So,
Oh
but
no. So, what did you eat? Everybody else is telling me. So, how about
I
you?
had uh today I had chicken enchiladas, green chicken enchiladas.
It sounds good. Lipstick says, "Oh, eye candy." It- it- yeah, that's why I have Blake here is for the eye candy for the females. But
That's
don't
what
tell
I'm
his
here.
fiance.
Don't
No,
tell
I'm
don't
kidding.
tell Natalie. We're not gonna show her this episode, okay?
I'm
So
like, but
how was your week? Better week? How's
yeah.
work?
Well, work wise, it's been very stressful and there's drama. But I'm a Jaguar girl. um, so I got a new job.
You
I'm
got a
going
new
to,
job.
yeah, I start April 12th, I think, or no, 14th, and I'm going to be the new system VP of quality for the Ohio Health System in Ohio.
Oh wow! Congratulations,
Thank
Sam.
you.
And it's permanent. No more
No,
moving around.
no.
No,
I
you're
will
still
not
gonna
do
be moving.
Yeah, I'm not moving to Ohio. No.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're gonna be getting out of this one. You've
Ye-
been dying to get out of here.
yes, and it's a VP position over 5 hospitals. So hopefully I'll have more authority now to try to.
Good.
Paprika says
I'm
cougar.
happy for you.
Thank you, lipstick. I appreciate that. And so I got that position, and I'm so excited because that's a very high position. So I'm excited about that. And I gotta tell you, oh, thank you, Alyssa. I gotta tell you a story though, this about the real quick. So every morning Ken wakes me up, and and because I need a wake up call. So last night I went out for a margarita with one of my coworkers. She's interim as well, and so and she's actually my one of my managers in the department. And
Uh-huh.
oh, thank you, Creative. I appreciate it. You have a good evening as well. Um, so I had a margarita, and I came back, and
Ooh.
at Mexican restaurants, the margaritas are kind of big. Um,
Yeah, they are, especially if they put tahini on the rim.
yeah, and they like probably put more of the alcohol in it than some other places. Um,
You did get tahini, right? You put it on the rim, right?
yep, yeah,
Okay. All right.
and
It's not a real margarita if you
well,
don't.
it's got salt around the rim. I don't know what you
Oh,
said.
that counts. That counts.
Okay.
Tahini is the red stuff. It's the
Oh yeah,
red.
no, that's spicy. Isn't
A
that
little
spicy?
spice. Little
Yeah, no, no,
spice.
no, no, can't do that. So then, so anyway, came to, I came home. I was so tired because the night before I only had 2 hours of sleep because of all the drama and stuff going on.
Yeah.
And so I forgot to turn up my volume, and Ken was calling nonstop for like an hour, and it was all of a sudden I get a knock at my door. the Ken called the front desk to have them come wake me up.
Oh my goodness.
And I had an 8 o'clock. I had an 8 o'clock meeting, and I got and that he woke. I got woke up at 7:36. I had to
Oh
hurry up,
no.
throw everything, just brush my teeth, throw my clothes on, throw my hair up, and run out the door. And I was like still like 7 minutes late. But
Oh goodness.
okay,
Damn,
so
Jamie.
lips.
Wow.
Hey Blake, it's okay if she sees it. I can't get you through the screen. She comes home to you. You should take it as a compliment.
Fair enough. I appreciate it.
That's true.
My age has not gotten to me yet, so I'm still.
Oh, you're still a youngin'. You're
Don't
like
let me shave my beard, then I look weird.
yeah, Ken says, "Wake up, yo." Yeah, well, I didn't want to wake up this morning, even more so than
Gosh.
I normally do. Don't. So, uh,
Ah, man. Man, I'm so sorry. I feel terrible for making you go a whole 15 minutes into the pod without me.
oh, it's all right. Was just chatting it up. All right. So because
Good.
we are 15 minutes behind, let's
Wind it up.
review Ferris Bueller's Day Off. What did you all rate it?
Oh man, so John Hughes, this is the guy who makes movies for teenagers. Okay, especially in the 80s. You've got The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles. I think he directed Home Alone, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think he did. But he also did Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and uh, he he is your staple to 80s teen movies. I love everything that he did. All the the cast in this was blockbuster. It was like, and seeing them so young, it's like it's crazy, man. Charlie Sheen and the girl, I can't remember her name. She was in Dirty Dancing.
Jennifer Grey, wasn't it?
Is that her name? I
I
don't know.
think.
I don't think
Jennifer
that's her
Grey.
name. Is it? No, Cindy Pickett.
Oh.
Cindy Pickett, right? Oh
Well,
no, is
Jennifer.
it Jennifer Grey? No, yeah, it's Jennifer Grey. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
she
She
was.
she played Jeannie.
Yeah, and yeah, Pepper at least they knocked on my door. Yeah. um, yeah,
She was smoking.
she she plays a good like teenage like witchy
Ditzy
person,
girl.
like a witch, like an angry
Really?
an angry teenager, like always like because she hates her brother so much and all that, and she did had the same type of role. Wasn't she also in Uncle Buck? Wasn't she the
Yeah,
older sister in
yeah,
Uncle Buck?
yeah.
So I mean, and she had the same kind of like
The
vibe,
mannerism.
yeah,
Hmm.
like.
I for her, I think like she's in my. That's my favorite scene of the movie is whenever she's in the jail and she's talking to Charlie Sheen.
And then she
And
starts
like
kissing
that,
him.
and then the mom comes out and around the corner and you see her kissing. Like that's so funny. At first she was like talking about cutting his testicles off and all kinds of stuff. And typical.
Typical.
If you say
So,
Ferris Bueller, I'm gonna cut one of your testicles off.
and he's like, "Oh,
And
you
he's
know
like, "You know him?"
him?" And she's like, "Urgh."
Yeah. That
So,
that's definitely my favorite scene in the movie.
so out of 4, what do you give it?
It's hard. I don't This is my least favorite John Hughes movie. And I don't dislike it. It's a good movie. But I just I don't know, a 2.5.
I give it a 3. I mean, I like the plot, but I think that they made it too, like, especially when he's in bed with and his mom and dad, it's like
Hmm.
really a teenager's not going to be like, okay, oh my blankie, he's like, I don't know. I just found
Obviously
that
faking it. It, it.
well,
it was sappy. And I felt like the first half of the movie, maybe even the first like hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes was it was just I felt bored with it, honestly. That was my problem. And then like you get most of your excitement towards the end with the car falling off the house and
and
I
Cameron like,
mean him racing back to trying to beat his sister back to the house and then like just all of the explosion that happens right there at the very end is what it built all built up to.
yeah, I like the part
Why do you think she got her brother out of trouble right there at the end?
because she didn't like the guy.
Yeah, I know she didn't like him, but shit, she just raced home to
Well,
skewer her brother.
but I think that like after she was dealing with that guy,
Yeah.
she was like wanted to
The
get back at
principal.
him.
He was the
Yeah, the
principal.
prince. Yeah, like get back
Shout
at
out to
him.
him. He was also the dad in Beetlejuice.
That's right. That's
Yeah. I was like trying to put the face to it and I couldn't, but then I was like,
oh. Paprika says it was
Beetlejuice.
Jean Louisa Kelly for Uncle Buck. Okay. Oh,
I
Ken says
thought it was.
3. After I see it again, it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, it's um, you know, I think for back then, it was good for what they had,
Hmm.
and and I like the part where they're like, take good care of this car, and then they're like, oh, we will, and then they like drive around town going woohoo and putting 200 miles on it. Yeah,
Good Lord.
yeah, Paprika. I think you're right. Like, would have fun with Ferris Bueller. And I haven't seen this movie in so long. I love the scene where he's on the float doing, um, um, singing and or lip syncing and dancing. But then,
Yeah, that was too. I don't know. It just didn't seem like his personality. It was. I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't a big fan of that part.
oh, I liked it because it was like, I don't know,
I just
kind
see
of.
this guy. The movie. What movie does Matthew Broderick? What movie do you think of when you see him?
I think of the show Two Men and a Half. Is it two and a half men?
That's him in that.
Yeah, isn't it?
I don't think that's him.
Yes, it is. Then who's the guy? It was Charlie Sheen,
Chat, help us out. Who is that? I know it's got Charlie Sheen and
and
who's the other guy? I don't
it's
think that's Matthew Broderick, is it?
it's Keanu Reeves, not, or it was Keanu Reeves, not Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
No, Keanu
No,
Reeves is
no,
John
no,
Wick.
no. Oh gosh, I forget his name. But anyway, that guy.
He's not in. No, he's not in.
Then who's the guy
Two
that
and a Half
before
Men.
the first guy, the original guy, or the what
It's got
after
Charlie Sheen and it had Ashton Kutcher, and I don't. The other guy is not Matt. It's not Matthew Broderick though. Chat, help us out, man. Come on, because I know who is the cast in Three and a Half Men. Because I know it's not him.
Hi Riaz, thanks for coming in. Then who is that guy? I thought it was.
That's not him. Hold on. I
Uh,
had to get way down
well,
the list here.
I guess I always thought that was Matthew Broderick.
No, this is the movie that I remember him from is Inspector Gadget. That's the
Really?
movie.
He was in
Yeah,
Inspector Gadget?
yeah. Matthew Broderick played Inspector Gadget. That was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid growing up. I
Yeah,
liked that one a lot.
it was one of my favorite movies too, but I didn't know it was him. I
Uh
always
huh.
tell I
He was in
always
The Cable Guy with
oh
um what's his name? Come on, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Come on. What else was he in?
Oh,
He
John
was he was
Cryer.
he John Cryer. Thank you. Yeah. He was the voice of Simba on The Lion King.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, really? Two and a Half Men was John Cryer?
No, Matthew Broderick was the voice of the lion Simba on.
No, I know, but John Cryer was Two and a Half Men. I thought
Yeah.
it was Matthew Broderick.
Nope.
What
Nope.
the
That's
heck?
not him.
I am
Mm-mm.
just all
Project
this
X,
time.
War Games. Those are all good movies.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a really good actor. I liked him a lot. I don't know what happened to his film career. It kind of went left turn somewhere. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
wonder why or how or why.
I just don't either. I don't know. But yeah, he fell off. He fell off pretty hard. None of these other movies that I'm seeing in his recent. He was in an episode of Modern Family. He starred in Trainwreck. With what's her name? I can't remember.
No,
That TV show, The Connors, that's supposed to be a Roseanne spinoff. He was a guest show in that. Saturday Night Live.
hmm.
That's really all I see that I know that he was in. But nonetheless, I think my favorite movie and that I remember him from is Inspector Gadget.
I didn't know he was there or in that movie. I didn't know he was in that one. But like
Mhm.
I always watched it too, and so now I still always like say, I don't have go gadget arms. people. That's one of my lines that I always say when the kids are like, will do something and I can't reach something, especially being short. I've used that line a lot.
I think, no, I don't feel like it. I'm not going in today.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like it. Probably, or say his name and you lose a testicle. That was pretty funny.
And then the principal's like 9 times. It's like, really, 9 times is not that much. My senior
It
year,
really isn't.
my senior year, I missed like 20 some days. I forget how many, because I kept skipping so I could go see Ken.
Man, those are rookie numbers. I missed like 100 days in my senior year. I didn't go to
Wow.
school at all. I passed with a D plus, and like I just did not care about high school at all. I didn't.
As soon as I met Ken, because Ken was out of high school, I was 16 and he was right out of high school my junior year. I did well my junior year, like I finished it and whatever. But my senior year, I skipped a lot because Ken had a second shift job. So me working day or going to school during the day, when was I going to ever see him? So
Yeah.
working second shift. So I skipped a lot my senior year. Yeah. Okay,
I
Alyssa, I'm sure you did skip
I
school.
I did skip a lot, but I feel like if I had tried and applied myself in high school, I probably could have got a really good GPA and like played golf for some school. I could have done it for real. I'm
Yeah,
serious.
but
I was a good golfer in high school, but I didn't apply myself at all.
would it really change to anything really?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot would have been different. I would have went to college instead of probably wouldn't have went to the army. I probably a lot of stuff would have been different. I can already tell my life would have went in a totally different path.
But do you regret it?
Mm, I don't know. I would just like to see. I wish I could press the rewind just to try it this way, and if I didn't like it, I could go back and come back this way. Just to see what it's like. I don't know. I'm a different person. Some people that say they don't want to go back and change anything. Well, sometimes I do.
Well,
It's not even regret. It's just like, man, if I had handled this different, it would have certainly this wouldn't have happened.
well,
Or
absolutely. But you know what? I always, there's a lot of bad things that happened in my life, and uh, I look back and I am like there's like jobs that I was bullied in one of my jobs, one of my as a director, one of my first director positions, I was bullied by the CNO, and I was miserable. I cried almost every day going to work. But when I look back, I'm like, would I should if I look back and it was like had the decision to take that job again, would I? And yeah, would I want to go through it again? No, but you know what? It made me a stronger person. I learned a lot from that job of like what not
yeah,
to do, and I learned a lot. So, and it made me a stronger person. And so I think that if I had to, I would still go back and do that job.
fair enough. That's a good point. I think that's a good way to look at it on the other side of the on the other facing the other side. But um, that I think that's the thing that hints on a lot of these movies that John Hughes made, though, was that you 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 go into a situation either not knowing or you're oblivious is a good way, and then you come out the other end understanding something a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, just like in the movie when the car goes down, I'm sure later on in his life he's going to be like, well, I'm kind of glad that happened because
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got out of my shell and, it sounds like he was always scared of his dad. And that was kind of like the turning point to be like, I'm not going to just be scared of him anymore.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He totally crashes out right before that car goes under. And he's so calm and collected after it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But man, I would be sweating in my boots if I was Cameron because man, that nice of a car. But
I wonder what kind of car that was.
didn't they say it was a Jaguar or something? I don't know. Ken will know. What was it, Ken? He's a car guy.
Probably. Could have been.
It was obviously a very expensive one, and especially in that era, probably was like very
Maybe
limited or
Aston
whatever.
Martin or something.
Yeah, who knows? So, what are you doing this weekend?
My birthday is on Sunday, and grandmother and me have combined our birthday party.
That's
and
right.
We're going to have them here.
Well, happy birthday to Blake.
Thank you.
And
Getting
how old
older,
are you going to be?
getting older.
28?
Too damn old.
Yeah,
I made it
okay.
out of the 27 club, y'all.
You're still a youngin'. Oh my gosh, you're just a year older than my daughter.
Man, goodness. Oh, shout out to my wife. Look at what she got me for my birthday. When was the last time you saw one of these?
Is that a Game Boy?
It's a PSP. It's basically a Game Boy but PlayStation version.
Oh, awesome.
Isn't that cool? I
Yeah.
used to have one of these when I was a kid, and she bought me one, and I've just been playing the
Aw.
heck out of it.
That's so sweet of her. But
I
it was
know.
probably not a good present because now you're playing the heck out of it instead of spending
Honestly,
time.
actually, this is a good present that she got me because I can play this in the bed with her while she's in bed watching her show, and I can play this, and we don't have to argue about like what we're gonna watch. I'll play my game, and she can watch her show. There's another thing. It's called a PlayStation Portal, and it's basically it's got a controller hands. It's like my controller here, but in the center it's about double the width of this, and it's a screen. Oh, and it's just got the controller arms on the outside, and you watch the screen on it. So it's relatively the same as this, but it's just got like joystick handles on it.
Oh, wow.
And when you connect it to Wi-Fi, I can play all of the games that I play on my PlayStation on the PlayStation Portal.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Wow.
That's one that I want to get next. I like video games. This is my comfort food.
All right. Do you have
I bought this from a guy on Facebook Marketplace, and this is his business. He sells PSPs, and
really?
yeah. So and he jailbreaks them, and he puts a bunch of games on them. I've got like 2,000 games on here. You know, all these are games. So
Wow.
it's really fun. I'm gonna get to play all the games that I used to play when I was a kid. I had one of these when I was like 8, 9, and I'm excited to have one again. Bunch of games that I've never played before. I'm getting to play now, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
So, IMDb.
Oh goodness, yeah. Sorry, we got off track there. Talking about my birthday. Anyway, thank you for the present, babe. IMDb. Let's go. I do not want to see Matthew Broderick's IMDb. He looks a lot different now.
Oh,
Wow.
he was a baby in that movie. Ferris
I
Bueller.
know. Like straight toddler, it seems. A brashy cocky oh goodness, a brash, cocky high school senior, tired of skipping school to spend a boring day at home, is determined to enjoy an epic day roaring around his favorite Chicago sights, enlisting his best friends. Enlisting his best friend and girlfriend to join him on the adventure.
Yeah,
uh,
actually, in Chicago, because I grew up there.
yeah,
I,
so this
I,
movie hits for you.
yeah. Well, I'm like, oh, I've been there. Oh, I've been there. Like the Sears Tower and stuff like that.
I've never been to Chicago. I'd like to go sometime.
You're not
It'd be pretty
missing
cool.
much, but I live there,
It's
so
real
I
businessy, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Um, 1986, PG-13, hour and 43, little long. Could have cut a little bit out of this. This could have been like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, star-studded cast: Matthew Broderick, Jeffrey Jones, Jennifer Grey, Charlie Sheen. Some really high-class names there. Uh, how old were you when
When
this movie came out?
what would you say? 19 what?
86?
86. I was 7.
Wow. Uh, I would have been born. Uh,
Don't make me feel old, Blake.
I was born 11 years later.
Yeah, thanks, Blake. Thanks for making me look or feel old.
Oh goodness, that's funny. Um, during oh no, that's not what I wanted to go to. Sorry, let's look at the trivia on this. No, I don't want to see John Hughes's IMDb.
And while you're doing that, um, shout out to your sister's company, Grizel Travel, because my
Yes.
new job is requiring me to book everything, and then like I have to do everything up front, and then they reimburse me for everything. And I've never done um long hotel reservations and all that, and it's hard to okay, it says it's unavailable, and these travel people know the tricks, so
Uh-huh.
she's gonna help me book some stuff. So shout out to
Oh, good.
Cheyenne.
I'm glad she's doing that for you. She's so good with that stuff. That's exactly what she like. I mean, it's just right up her alley.
Yeah,
What
I'm so
happened here?
yeah, I was trying to look, and I'm googling, trying to do all this. I'm like, wait a minute, I know someone who can help me.
She can. She'll do it. Um, all right, let's check out some of the trivia in this. The idea of a sequel had gone around for years, with Ferris in college or on the job somewhere, but the idea was dropped. Matthew Broderick felt that the film didn't need a sequel, didn't need updating. The film is about a specific time and place that audience would like to revisit. That's fair. I like how
Yeah,
he just kind of he didn't partake in that craft commercialism. He didn't want to use it for financial gain. So I really respect that. Maybe that's why his career, because it always seems like the guys that are there's a very small handful of people that are, they toe the line with their morals and everything, and they always seem to be in last place when it comes to the stuff like this. And it's just not right. But
yeah.
anyway, to produce the drugged out effect for his role as the drug addict in the police station, Charlie Sheen stayed awake for more than 48 hours before the scene was shot.
Wow.
Wow.
How do you do? Oh my gosh. I stayed up for 40 hours before. I guess I could
I've
have done it.
done 72, and
Oh,
you see stuff, you see things.
oh,
Yeah,
I think,
I mean, it was just it was about 70, really, to be realistic, but it was closer to 3 days than it was to two.
no, I did. I think the most I did, because when I was working 2 jobs, I'd go from working at the hospital night shift, and then go straight to a 10-hour shift at Caterpillar, and then I'd have to go to work, or I would have to go to school, and then before I went to work on um, and sometimes I wouldn't sleep before I go to work on that Sunday, and because like if it's a holiday, so I would be up for like over 40 hours. By the time I get home after that 40 hours, I'd crash it. Like I felt like I was like dying at 40 hours, like chest pain and all that stuff.
Golly, I just do. Do you think it's the hours that you work? Yeah,
Yeah. Well, and and I guess that's partly it. I just wasn't up and awake for 40 hours. I had to go from one job to the next, and I was a bedside nurse at the time, so you have to like really stay focused and awake, and um,
yeah.
with that kind of stuff, and with no sleep, and plus,
I think more it's me. I can't make my brain stop moving. It moves a million miles an hour, so I can't keep a train of thought very well, and I can't seem to fall asleep or try to. It's really hard, you know. I find it amazing to me nowadays that when I'm able to just go to sleep, it's
yeah.
hard.
Well, and I think because I didn't just do that like one time, stay up for 40 hours. I did that almost every weekend because I worked the night shift weekends at the hospital, and then I worked all through the week at Caterpillar, and then plus going to school and then running my kids everywhere and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was like a constant like 40 hours. I'd be up and then finally go to sleep 40 hours. So I
Mm.
think that's what made me like feel like I was dying a lot. Like, but I was taking a lot of like over the counter, like the energy drink, like all the energy stuff. Like I was like
Oh yeah.
nonstop with that, so that probably was contributing to the chest pain. And
I have
so
this terrible heart. Like it just started beating really fast whenever I like I was getting into my truck and I just hopped up and sat down and then my heart just went boom 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 and it freaked me out so much. I could not get it. I thought I was about to die. I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
yeah, and
I
that's
didn't
how.
realize what was happening. It never happened to me before. I was like, this is weird. I'm not even running. I haven't been doing anything crazy, but my heart is beating out of my chest right now.
Yeah. Well, and and that's like shortly after I was like literally every time I go into the hospital, I'd feel like I was like dying, and especially coming on my way home. So finally, Ken was like, "You need to quit," and he finally convinced me to quit. And it, oh my gosh, it was the best thing I ever did because I think I literally the next day I would have had to gone into the hospital because that was like my last day, and I think if I didn't quit and I had to go in, that probably would have been the end of me, literally, because it was that bad.
Yeah. Ugh.
But
Nothing's
but
worse than just working hours that destroy your sleep.
yeah. So what does everyone want to watch next week? Alyssa says Fly Away Home.
Isn't that the movie about the dog? Far from home?
No, Fly Away Home. So I don't think it's a
Oh,
dog
Fly
movie.
Away Home.
So
I
it
don't.
probably has something to do with
Oh.
something flying.
Uh, let's take a look. It's got Jeff Daniels in it.
Oh.
I've never seen this movie.
Oh, you think geese? Oh, Ken thinks it's geese. You might be right, Ken. I don't know. But every week, Alyssa's like, fly away home, fly away home.
You know what? If she's been on that, then let's give her flowers and we'll do Far Away Home. We won't
Okay.
even put it to a vote.
Okay, fly away home it is, Alyssa. You finally get your movie. You better be
Cool.
very interactive next week, then, Alyssa.
And there's better be a rewatchable, Alyssa.
It's
You better not
obviously
just put us on some bloop-de bloop.
bloop dee bloop. And you better be interactive because
I'm gonna be pissed if I spend an hour and whatever. How long is this damn movie? Hold on.
good night, creative. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you.
Hour and 47 minutes. I'm gonna be pissed.
That's an hour and 47 minutes he can't get back of his
I
life.
cannot get that back. So, Alyssa, do you have any last words to change?
Yeah, no kidding. Yep, fly away home it is, I guess.
I'm glad you guys came in. You guys are always a good audience, and sponsor us, Dr. Pepper, as always. I'm all
Yes.
out of Dr. Pepper right now, so I have to drink this nasty Pepsi. So
Yeah, I'm drinking a Diet Coke. Not diet. I don't drink diet. Yuck. Aspartame gives me a migraine, and yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I will not drink diet. And which is weird because all growing up, because my parents always drank diet. That's the pop I drank was diet, like Diet Mountain Dew, and now and then after I graduated high school, moved in with Ken, and when we got married and stuff, he always drank Mountain Dew, like regular Mountain Dew. So I started drinking that, and I cannot drink a diet pop to this day, even though I drink it, and it gives me a migraine, even though I drink it all as a teenager or as a kid and teenager and stuff. Okay, so the riddle of the night is: what has 6 faces but does not wear makeup? Has 21 eyes but cannot see? What is it? Don't you Google it.
Oh, okay. You know, I wasn't going to, but just to be okay, say it again.
What has 6 faces but does not wear makeup? Has 21 eyes but cannot see?
"21 eyes."
Nope, not a potato, Ken.
Six faces. "21 eyes but can't see." 6 faces, 21 eyes but can't see. I don't know. That one's got me pretty stumped.
Anybody in the chat other than Ken? Because he got it wrong.
After we do this, I never told you guys the money or how much
Yeah, go ahead, Baldur.
all that
Oh,
stuff.
Ken got it right. Yes, it's a dice. Very good, Ken.
A dice?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Or a
damn you. That's
die.
a good one
Sorry.
too. I was thinking about dice, but I didn't realize you're right. It's got 21 dots on it.
All right, the money. Show me the money.
This movie opening weekend made $6,275 on a budget of $6 million. So it made over its money on opening weekend, and then gross U.S. and Canada, it made $70,740,000. So it was a total hit, total smash.
Wow.
Box office, bam, made a lot of money on that bad boy.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Any last words, Blake? And SPF Freakafest, hashtag Dr. Pepper.
I don't need to say anything else. That's it. She said it for me.
All right, everyone. Thank you for coming in, and we appreciate you being interactive. It really helps us out and for our jobs. And the quote of the night comes from, oh, and remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote from Benjamin Disraeli, silence and the mother of truth. Good quote. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye, guys. See ya.